Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November the 30th, 2024. We're going to be talking about Survivor Series War Games because we just seen it. Well, it was an hour away, an hour ago. Almost an hour ago, a couple of minutes, 30 minutes. Because it ended like 9:30. I was happy for that because it had a special start time, 6 o'clock. So we got Survivor Series here, ladies and gentlemen. We had interesting things. So let's get to the matches. We got the Women's War Games match to start off. It was a pretty decent. Nia Jax and Bayley started. It was an okay match. There was a lot of weapons getting used. There was a toilet seat. Yes, there was a toilet seat in this match. They used a whole bunch of weapons. They used tables. Candlesticks, chairs, all this stuff. Even Tiffany Stratton tried to cash in while her two teammates were on the ground. Until she got caught by Raquel Rodriguez. So you're going to cash in on my champion, and she got upset with that. So she didn't cash in. I was hoping that she did, but she didn't cash in. But Liv Morgan was the last person. It looked like she was about to leave because Rhea Ripley was the only one standing and waiting for Liv Morgan to come into the ring. But she went to the backstage to get a bat. The same bat that she destroyed the eye of Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley took off her mask. It was a pretty cool mask with horns on it. She took her mask off and took the little eye patch thing off for her eye. And she opened her eye. It looks like her eye is better now. And it was a pretty okay War Games match. It was okay. Io Sky did her moonsault that she does every year. Tiffany Stratton did a swanton off the steel cage as well. It was there was some crazy stuff. And there was some stuff I didn't really care for. But the winner of that match was Team Ripley. Rhea Ripley's team won. But when they were celebrating, Bianca Belair and Bayley. Bayley was a little hesitant or something. And when Bianca held the arm of Bayley, she give her the side eye to her. So can Bayley be the one that attacked Jade Cargill to get herself in this match? And now she won and it's a big win. Maybe she gets a title shot. Who knows? Then we had Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight for the United States title. LA Knight looks like he was not 100% because when he was doing his entrance, he accidentally dropped the United States title on the ground. When he was doing his entrance, he dropped it. Shinsuke was doing all the work here. LA Knight had some defense, but the winner of that match and your new United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. And then we got a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. I thought it was a great match. I enjoyed it. It was a hard-hitting craziness. Sheamus, Braun Breaker, and Ludwig Kaiser, they destroyed the living hell of each other. Oh my goodness. And Sheamus almost won the title. He did a bro kick on Braun Breaker, but the referee got pulled out by Ludwig Kaiser. Oh man. But after a whole bunch of two spears, Braun Breaker retains his title. And then we had Gunther versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight title. I thought it was a pretty decent match as well. Mostly all these matches were pretty decent, except for the women's War Games match. They're always a little off. But Gunther and Damian Priest did a really good job. Hard-hitting, destroying each other, and all that stuff. The only thing I didn't like, Finn Balor interrupting the match. He did a coup de grace outside the ring. He did off the steel steps onto Damian Priest, but Gunther booted Finn Balor out here. He knocked him out, and Gunther wins. He retains after he choked out Damian Priest. Finn Balor's not done with Damian Priest. And then we had the OG Bloodline and CM Punk versus the New Bloodline. And the New Bloodline was just destroying everybody because when CM Punk and Roman was in the shark cage, they weren't really working well with each other. They were giving each other dirty looks. Roman is telling everybody else to go. When I guess CM Punk was about to go, but he said no, let Sammy go. And then when Roman was trying to go, CM Punk looked at him, and then he just walked past by and budges himself right out of the cage and go in there. Solo tried to lock Roman Reigns out because Roman was the last person, and the only way to start the match is that all 10 guys get in the ring and a referee get in the ring. But Roman had a better idea. He climbed the cage. And then they broke the law. Both Roman Reigns and CM Punk were looking at each other. It looked like they were about to hurt each other until Paul Heyman came out and says they need to be unified. They had to be a team. And then they finally broke the lock and the referees got in the ring and they start War Games. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was the OG Bloodline and CM Punk. And then the whole match was crazy. CM Punk saved Roman Reigns from a tsunami with Bronson Reed. Tried to do a tsunami off the steel cage onto a table that Roman Reigns was laying on. But CM Punk saved him, and then Roman Reigns saved CM Punk from, I think it was like a Samoan drop or something, and then he did a Superman punch and saved CM Punk. And they helped each other out. They shook hands, but at the end, they shook hands again. But you see Paul Heyman hugging everybody. When he hugs CM Punk says, "You owe me a favor." He says, "I will, anytime, I'm going to ask for that favor." And Paul Heyman says, "You got it." But everybody was okay. Everybody did not attack each other. No returns. Nobody betrayal. So where's the turns and twists that Triple H said we're going to get? Because we didn't get any. But they got the win. Pretty decent PLE for Survivor Series. The women's, every year the women's get crapped on. And they don't really do well. I don't know what it is, but they don't do well. I hope next year they do a better one. I hope. Maybe not put Nia Jax in it. Nia Jax couldn't wrestle. I'm sorry, but I'm not a big fan of Nia Jax. So, yeah, that's all for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. There was like only 5 matches for this PLE. They didn't really have any interviews. They no backstage stuff, only for their sponsors with Slim Jim and Truth Classics, a t-shirt company. So yeah, they didn't really do any interviews. They didn't do anything with backstage. So yeah, that's the end of this video because we didn't get that much of the about talking. We got a whole bunch of action. I like Michael Cole's commentary when he with Triple H. The guy is crazy. He's amazing at what he does. I didn't like the PG Michael Cole, but I like this Michael Cole when he's allowed to speak how he wants to speak. And the guy's great. Even Corey Graves is great as well. I think everybody's great that's doing the commentating right now because they could do whatever they could say. There's some things that they can't say. Like, they can't swear, like the big swear words. They can't say that. But they could speak out of their minds. So that's pretty cool to see. What else do we have? Any more updates of anything here? Not really. I think Pentagon's contract expired from AEW, the extension. Ray Phoenix, I think that's a couple of weeks. So Pentagon could come to WWE, but he might want to wait for his brother. So we have no idea. A whole bunch of indie wrestlers, if you guys want to see on Twitter or Facebook, on social media, a whole bunch of independent wrestlers got their contracts to be part of WWE's ID. I heard the only person I do know and I recognize is Kylie Ray. Remember, she had a tryout with WWE before, and they didn't let her in. Now she's in this WID. I don't know what this WID is all about. I really don't know. I don't know. It's like NXT, but you get part NXT if you do well, and that you get like official WWE contract. I have no idea how this thing works. I don't know. It's like an NXT looking thing. Like, will there be shows or? I have no idea. I don't know what is happening. But there's a lot of people that got their contracts, WID contracts, on TV and by their own trainers, like their mentors. So that's pretty cool for them that they made it to WWE. Like their contract has a big giant WWE logo. So that's pretty cool for them that they actually made it there. Because there's some wrestlers that couldn't make it because of Vince. And now because Triple H wants to see the independent wrestlers, we might see more of them. So that's all for today. That's Tyler's out. You know what to do when you guys like the video. Like the video, and leave the comment below, subscribe, notification bell, and that's it. Bye!